Hello everyone, I wanted to go over this week's agenda on a video. We're looking at a short 3-day week this week, and this is going to be a little bit different than what we've been doing lately. So I'll click on this week's agenda. So you're going to use your Chromebook to do an activity with Wolfram Alpha. Along with that, there's a practice worksheet that you will do once you have completed that activity. On Thursday, you're going to do another activity, but this time it's on rotations. And then you're going to work on this transformations worksheet. Friday is a key lock puzzle, and I'm going to show you that later on in this video, how to do that and work on the translations worksheets. So let's go back and look at, here we go. So the Wolfram Alpha reflections activity, I will give you a paper copy in the classroom, and what you're going to do is you click on this and it gives you the directions. Okay, so you'll get a paper copy and you can write on it, but this one for right now I'm just going to show you. So it says that you're going to type Wolfram Alpha into a search bar, so I'm just going to do that. So it's already coming up. So on your activity sheet it says scroll down and click on the geometry icon. So I'll go back to here. I want to look over on this left side for the geometry, and you're going to click on that. So I'm following directions on this page. It says find the geometry transformations link and click on the reflect. I think I might have this written incorrectly, but we'll go down. Geometric transformations, it's this one right here. So you're going to click on that, and it will bring you to this page where you can actually go ahead and start trying out some things. Okay, so you click on that, and it says change the menu box to reflect across x equals 0. So all we want to do is change this so that it says x equals 0. I press enter, and if you scroll down once this is done loading, you're going to see that it's taken this letter R, which was in this position, and then it has reflected it across the line x equals 0. So x equals 0 is this line here, which seems weird because this is the y-axis, but it's reflected through that line. Okay, so let's go back and include words like flip. So what happened? You need to write that down. Notice that 0.22, which is this gray dot here, changed where it ended up. So it ended up over here. So estimate the new coordinates of that. So you're going to keep following the directions on here and record your results as you keep just exploring in this Wolfram Alpha. So the second day, Tuesday, will be more of the same, except for you're going to be doing rotations this time. So it's very similar, just going to go through the steps, and you just kind of explore and then write things down on your paper. What I really wanted to explain is the key lock puzzle, because normally I'm in the classroom when we do this, and I can explain things as we go. So I'm just going to show you, if we click on key lock puzzle, I'm not going to do it outside the Schoology browser, so I'm going to click out. Alright, so this is a place for you guys to just explore. And there's this menu bar right here. So this is going to be a translation, up, down, left, right. This is going to be a turn, a rotation, and you'll be able to click on these things in just a minute. But your goal is to take the key and try to get it to match up. So let's just give it a try here. So let's say I want to rotate that. So I'm going to click that. Right now it's not any sort of rotation. I think that I want to rotate it so that it goes this direction. So that would be counterclockwise and a direction of 90 degrees. I'm just going to try that, see what happens. So then once you're done, you click on this arrow right here, and it'll actually do that rotation. Now I think I need to move it left and down. So I'm going to use this button, which is the left, right, up, down. So I look here and I want this to move, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces to the left. So I'm going to move that down 7. that's x7, and then I want this dot right here to end up over here, so I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's down 6. And let's check. Okay, good. So it's worked. If you think that you've made a mistake, what you could do is just click this button X, and it will bring you back to your original key lock. So in this key lock puzzle, there's several puzzles for you to try. So once you're done with this one, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this little tablet, and you are going to select a new puzzle. I want you to go through all of these puzzles, one through the challenge, because it's really going to help your idea of movement on a coordinate grid using reflections, rotations, and translations. So we already did one, so I'm going to go on to number 2. You can see it's pretty much the same. If you keep going, though, you're going to get to these walls, and a wall is going to prevent you from passing through it. So let's say I try to just move this down. So I'm going to click the translation, and I just want to try to move it. I don't want to move the X, I just want to move the Y. I want to try to move it, let's say, down 4. Okay, so it's going to try to go through that line, and it's going to tell us that we actually can't. Okay, so that's not a legal move right now because it's going to be in the way. So what you have to kind of do is to work your way around that red block. So for instance, maybe I need to go backwards first to get away from that. So let's say backwards 4, and then maybe down. We could go down, I don't know, let's just pick a random number. Okay, well, so that's pretty good because now I'm around that bar. But now I would need to somehow flip this one so that it's in the right order. So I would use this button here. And you're going to have to just play around with this because we did reflections in like the day 2, but you're going to want to try. So this is a Y reflection. That means you're going to reflect along one of these lines, which seems weird because it's X. But let's just say, let's try X equals or Y equals -1. Let's try that. Okay, pretty good. Now I just need to translate it forward and down. So I'll let you play around with that. There's nothing for you to really turn in. I just want you guys to practice, and it's something different where you don't have to maybe just work on math in class. So, all right, let me know if you have questions and kind of have fun with it. Try it out.